loser, bruh.
All right, we back. New episode just landed. Got my people in the building. Live from Capitol Park. Shout out to my nigga Junior, man. But look, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and, introduce yourselves. Start with my people here.
It's your boy Bubba. I rap, clothing line, drive trucks, money train gang.
All right.
Okay, my name is Mocha Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Licensed cosmetologist, licensed entertainer, all of the above.
And I'm BK. I'm trying to be your new favorite rapper. Okay, I rap. I also do construction. My rap Instagram is BAEBARK, and my personal business, which is home improvement, is B&J Home Services LLC. We do everything from roofing to flooring to sheetrock. So.
All right.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Amber Jewelz. I do a little bit of everything. I'm just an entrepreneur. I'm an artist from, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I got my record label, Olympia Records, right here. Copy your merch. I do, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't heard of me now, you finna hear me, you know what I mean? I'm just kicking it. Oh, and follow me at amber.jewelz with a Z. And that's it.
All right. That's what's up. Y'all seem kind of timid today, man. Like, what's up, man?
What's timid?
The rain.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, look, I'm gonna just jump on into it, man. We be jokes and getting into serious shit and all that, but look, I'm gonna talk about something first. Did y'all see that whole situation in Memphis with the police and Tyree Nichols? What happened with him? Yeah, I'm starting off like
Going out
that.
swinging.
I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm gonna throw a curveball in there later. But you know what I'm saying? Tell me what y'all think about that whole situation.
I honestly try not to watch it.
I seen it. I think it was jacked up.
That's why I didn't want to watch it.
I think it's just messed up all around. And it's just kind of tiring and redundant at this point because it's just like, damn, another one. But it's just messed up because it's like our own going on our own. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't it for black ones, like no white cops?
Yeah,
so that's what makes it like kind of like messed up even more. But even though like the white on black or whatever is wrong regardless, but yeah, like it's just messed up regardless, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
I mean, how I feel about it is like, realistically, I want us as a black community to stop being surprised. Like, this is something that is always happening. You've been pulled over by a black cop and realize that they're not as cool as the white cops either. They're worse. Right. And honestly, it's just like, I'm gonna be canceled, so I'm not really gonna speak too much on my mind about it.
Shit, man, this just landed.
I'm not gonna speak too much on my mind about it, but it's just like at the end of the day, I feel like people who do those types of things, they need to be reprimanded in an eye for an eye kind of way, because there is no reason for you to use that much excessive force against anybody, black, white, mixed color, whatever. At the end of the day, I don't watch those videos because it's very traumatic watching all of that and having to go through that constantly. Like, I'm so sick of it. Like, our black people are getting beat up every day. We're getting hurt every day. No matter where we go on the earth, we're always the worst treated people. Why? Because of our skin color, because of what people perceive us as. And it's just like, everybody's not like that. If that was the case, then all men would be the same. All women would be the same. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what happened to him is very traumatic, and I feel like all of those men should get the death penalty at the end of the day. They should all get the death penalty.
I mean, it's traumatic, but
everybody who beats a man to death, every police officer who beats a man to death should get the death penalty, because it's not like they can fight against you. They fight back, they're gonna go to jail as well. You know what I'm saying?
Back to trauma.
Yeah, okay.
Because when you say trauma, it's like, do I want to keep continuously looking at this type of shit that traumatizes me?
No, not at all. That's why I say
I haven't seen it because I didn't want to keep replaying it in my mind. I've seen everything else. The George Floyd, like, you know what I'm saying, Alton Sterling. I've seen it. So I don't want to keep replaying it.
And I don't have to see it to believe it, because I understand it's true.
Well,
it happens.
I know it's true.
I believe it without even seeing it, because it's gonna happen to us. it's like, when are they gonna stop? It's when they start dying.
So look,
I don't know. Can I say a comment?
Yeah,
Just
go ahead and land.
I don't know. I feel like, unfortunately, it's just the way of the land that we live in. On some shit, it's unfortunate, but it's real. People talking about something, well, it ain't right. It ain't right, but it's real. Like, it's real. So, if it were up to me, I don't really know the solution. I mean, shit, I'm just one person. But, you know what I mean? Like, if it were me, I would, like, get courses and classes for people in schools and even, like, HBCUs, like, where people of color are more, like, prominent and, like, the majority of the population. I would get courses to, like, show how to interact with law enforcement. You know what I'm saying? And I think that might make the chances go a little higher.
I feel that, but I feel like they also, I feel like they should have those courses in PWIs more so, because HBCUs is all of us. So maybe we should start teaching the other cultures.
Well, somebody need to be taught something.
Yeah, somebody needs to be taught how to deal with us, because at the end of the day, we're not all the same.
I feel like we shouldn't have to.
Go ahead, land, bro.
I heard it was a crew, man. I heard it was a crew of people going around there, some special force that do that type of stuff. They been getting away with that.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly. It's basically
until
like
somebody call them on their shit.
It's not even that. We need to infiltrate. We need to infiltrate the police, because what's happening is the KKK is telling their children to become doctors, lawyers, and police officers. So basically, we need to go on the inside and cut that shit off.
Black people are doing the
because
same thing.
We could
nowadays.
do all we want to our people. Because that's still victim blaming.
They're doing it nowadays.
That's still victim blaming. We can say, oh, well, we need to do this. No. They need to fix it. They know what the fuck is going on. I'm not about to tell no white person how to treat me when you've been treating us bad all the time.
When white people don't know how to treat you,
advise mine to just stay the hell out the way the best way you can, period.
So
they're not stupid. They know what the hell they doing.
I want to land on something.
But yeah, go ahead.
Now, y'all heard earlier I said I had a curveball for y'all.
Of course, throw it.
So look, I heard that part of the reason why they jumped on Homie, because Homie was smashing his girl.
And that's another problem with the black community.
There was all some niggas though.
No, that's another problem.
Hold on.
I feel like that's a lie.
For real?
With us having 3 women on the panel and 1 male, I mean, have y'all? What do y'all think about that retaliation? Because
that's crazy.
You know,
tender.
That just shows exactly.
Tender dick. I'll say it for you.
That shows how
weak. Tender dick ass motherfucker.
That shows how weak the male psyche is.
She put it elementary for you. Weak.
People try and blame it on the woman. At the end of the day, whose ever fault it was whoever hit that man. Don't try and blame a woman for it. If a woman decides to go with whoever they want to go with, you should have the self-respect in yourself or the self-worth within yourself to be like, that's fine. I'm going to move on to the next person. It doesn't even matter. You shouldn't have to have a whole force of weak-minded motherfuckers to go and fight this person. And if they decided to fight him on your behalf because of that, something so simple, they shouldn't even be doing any type of work because they need to be in special ed or something.
And they shouldn't, but at the end of the day, they did. And all that shows is that it was a weak ass motherfucker on the force.
But I feel like that's a distraction.
And his friends and homeboys was weak as fuck.
Crazy.
And they went behind some timber.
I feel like that
shit. All them got shrimp dicks. They get talked about. They was bullied as kids. And that's why the fuck they did that dumb ass shit. And now look at them.
But see, the thing is, we don't even know if that's true. That's a feel like
no, baby, that's true.
In the black community, we always try and pull out excuses and throw in that we don't even know.
First of all, what we not gonna do is upper hand or however the fuck you wanna say it, uphold motherfuckers that do demonic shit.
Oh no, I'm
not
upholding that. I'm not.
If you a
upholding
nigga and you do some shit that is just downright morally wrong, nigga, you wrong in the eyes of a white man, black man, Indian man, purple man, blue man, whatever, sea man, air man. I don't give a fuck. You're wrong.
But I'll say this: just like how, like in funerals, like when black people die, we try and blame whomever or whatever. We don't even know if that story is true. Somebody just came up with that story.
Look all the way into it. If you look into all the details and look and see what's on social media, you'll see why.
I saw
that's social media. Is that the truth?
Whatever
is that what
reason,
truly happened?
it ain't right.
At the end of the day, it wasn't right. Period. What happened wasn't right. Period. It doesn't matter the reason.
So look, let me ask y'all a question.
But that's crazy.
When a woman play, I guess, 2 different dudes, like in let's say this situation.
Here we go.
When is the woman ever accountable for playing both dudes?
I'll say this: how many men have played both women?
It don't matter.
Did women kill women behind that?
We not gonna play the blame game, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
See what you started.
The thing is,
hold on, we can't talk over each other now.
But you just call him off with the How many times you cannot
Repeat
answer
the question
with a
though.
question.
Like the girl got to be
Answer the
accountable
question.
for what? The girl got to be accountable for what?
For playing two dudes at the same time.
So
Of
this
course.
this is what I'm saying. Whenever like in response
That would have prevented
to your
violence in
question.
itself.
It ain't worth.
No, this is what I'm saying in
but,
response
you
to that
know,
question. It's a double standard. It's a crazy double standard because men will say, okay, well, if a woman plays another,
We're not talking about the double step. We talk about this situation.
no, but I'm saying, okay, so even in this situation, that's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah.
Whenever you say, okay, if a woman does this and it's the same thing. Like men and women do the same thing. It's up to you as a human being, as a healed human being, or even if you're unhealed, to understand that has nothing to do with you. It's something. If somebody messes with somebody else, that has nothing to do with your self-worth. It's always with people who mess with their self-worth, who feel like they have to go and attack the man or woman.
In
You know what
this
I'm saying?
situation, somebody didn't realize that it was what you just said?
Self-worth.
Hey, look, I'm gonna keep it G with you. If I'm fucking with something and I find out she fucking with a police nigga, I'm gonna leave her ass alone.
Because it's a police. Only because it's a police, though, right?
But my whole point is,
probably just period.
she need to go ahead and tell the nigga what's happened beforehand.
But
Meaning
only
she
because
need to be
it's a police.
accountable, right?
Only because it's a police.
Oh, what you saying? Like give
I'm
the
asking,
other
like,
dude a
is it
heads
because-
up, like,
Or
hey.
something.
If it was anybody
She probably don't know
else,
dude was like
If it was a
sensitive
random
like
ass
that
But he
though.
the police though.
Okay, so
Yeah, I
the
know
police,
that.
him being the police was the issue. All right, we got that understood.
Abuse
It's
the power,
all
man.
down,
He a
man.
police. He can make a nigga life.
And
hard.
that's again with the standards, like you said. If she's messing with somebody else, then she needs to let you know. But there's plenty of niggas fucking with somebody
We not
else,
talking about no
and they
niggas
don't
right
let
now.
nobody else know.
You gotta stay on this situation.
No, it is. What you guys don't see is the bigger picture. As a person, as a
You
human
went to a
being.
different picture, not a different
No, I'm
bigger picture.
saying, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's a man or a female you're messing with who's fucking with somebody else. What the fuck does you have to do with somebody else?
Okay,
If
well,
they're
you gotta
messing with
lie-
somebody else, they're trash.
Take
All
your
right,
L,
leave them
bro.
alone.
Take your
Period.
L.
Okay,
Get
let's
cut
another
it
one.
off.
If it
Man
wasn't
or
the
woman.
law,
Take
if
your
she-
L, bro.
If she was not fucking with the niggas
That's
of
messed
the
up,
law
though.
that had friends of the law that was capable to do shit of the fucking law, would it have made a difference?
So look.
Did she beat that man to death?
Oh
Did
my
she
God,
beat that man to death?
Look, let me
Was it
land
her or was it them
That's
niggas?
We're not
Look.
playing the blame game.
Look, let me land on
Yeah,
this
we
thing.
are. Some niggas
I got a new question for y'all then, based around that. So what if, your baby daddy a stepper, you got a new nigga. You go tell your new nigga your baby daddy a stepper?
Who baby daddy?
I'm
My
just saying.
nigga a stepper. I'm sorry.
I'm just saying, would y'all
Black
give
on
them that
black
notice?
crime scene
Fuck
will
that
never
shit.
stop.
I respect my
I
baby daddy
don't
too
know.
but that stepper shit here.
He gotta
family
probably be
man.
another step or two. Fuck, I don't
He a
know.
step for his family, but he a family man.
I don't understand why we have to be in these men business. Like if he's a stepper and he's like
Whoa,
obviously
hey, yo, hold
no, I'm
on.
saying like if he's a stepper and
First of
I'm not
all-
his property, I'm messing with somebody else.
See,
Then
that's
what the
how
fuck
niggas
that got to
get
do with him?
That's how niggas get killed.
Put that cake on.
Superman is trying to save a hoe. But at the end of the day,
And that's the thing, saving
listen,
a hoe.
it
Like
don't
we are
matter
human
why.
beings.
It
We
don't
are
matter
our
why.
own.
It don't matter why.
Hey, but-
Motherfuckers.
That is a
Hey, hold on, y'all.
that
Hold
is
on,
a
y'all.
weak mindset.
Let's get the man perspective of this.
Thank you. You better speak the hell up. You can't let these women dominate. You just being respectful, huh? Just go ahead and say it.
And that's another thing. What-
Okay, let him land.
Hey,
Let him-
What you ask again, Joe? What you ask again?
So let me ask you this: basically, if the new girl you with, baby daddy is a stepper, should she let you know that the nigga is a stepper?
Yeah, she should let you know.
Of course.
But shit, she gonna run into a dead end. Go down though,
And so that means
It all
that
depends
woman
on the
can never
female
date.
that you messing with though,
That's not
That
true.
woman is forever his property and forever a slave.
No, that
Because
don't.
that
No,
man is a
that don't
weak
mean
man,
that. But
and he
a
won't
lot of
let her
people
talk
don't
to
properly
anybody
break up with the dude
because
like,
he's ignorant.
They had a dude
Okay,
still
so
wondering, you know what I'm saying? And
That
you
is
going
so
on
sad.
dates
I'm so
like
sorry
you
for our
are.
women. I am
They
so
don't-
sorry for our women.
they
So
don't
if
break
your
up with
ex
the dude
nigga
properly,
was
I'm
a
telling you.
stepper,
But you know why? You know why people
No,
get,
you know
why
what?
people get messed up? Because people don't keep it real with each other.
Right.
People over
That's
true.
So
Yeah.
boom, if you I understand the shit hurt, but you gotta charge it to the
And you
game. But at
think
the
about
same time,
this,
you
think
gotta
about
keep
this,
it
yo. Look at it
cheap.
this way.
You
What
gotta
about if
keep
that
it
man
cheap.
being taking care
Yeah,
of
I
his
mean-
mama, her kids, making sure
Yeah.
she's straight?
If I'm messing
and
with
you
a
around
stepper,
here
that's
doing
like
things, man,
that's
doing
like
all
that.
that's
You
gonna
can't
put him
get
in
out
another
of
mind
that.
frame to
And
where,
she
you know.
thinks
That's
she ain't
that's
got
what
nothing
make
then
to
it
that
be
shit
a
go.
sensitive
That's
stepper.
from him.
No, no, no.
So hold
I ain't a
on.
male.
I
You,
want
you
another
need
one
to tell
of
that man, look, I just feel like if the woman tell him, man, look, I'm broke as shit. This dude do everything for me. He take care of me. the dude to have a different perspective. I guarantee you he ain't gonna take you serious like that.
Yeah, it's an honesty thing. Yes.
Yeah,
it's,
so
it's,
that's
it's
where it goes.
definitely
But how many
an honesty
people
thing.
keep it in a
What I'm
hundred,
saying
though?
is be an upstanding human being on all fronts.
Ain't
As a
nobody
woman,
keeping it
as
in
a man, you need to be an upstanding human being. If
But
you
a
have
lot,
somebody
of,
who's
a lot of these
toxic,
females don't break up with the dude properly. Y'all string him along till you find Mr. Right, and then shit, when he find out, hey, you ready to kill something?
Hey, yo, dude.
Can you blame him? I'm saying if he racking like that,
and
don't
that's
do
why
it.
we need to go to therapy.
I'm just
And that's
saying.
why we need to go to therapy, because you need to leave trash people alone. If they're trash, male or female, you need to leave them alone.
Well, let's just be real. Trash attract trash these days. That's what you know.
It does.
That
Don't
is
know.
true.
It
Don't
does.
know, the opposite don't attract. Shit.
It
Don't
does.
know.
It does.
I think that was bullshit that was fed to us at a young age.
That shit been true.
So look, I'm gonna transition to another question. I had some other stuff I was gonna talk about, but since we on this wave, I heard Gabrielle Union said she felt it was okay for her to cheat on her last husband because she was the breadwinner.
Oh, hell fucking right.
No.
I'm gonna tell you right here, nigga. First of all, that nigga probably wasn't putting that dick down that good.
Well, she
That's
should have
why
left his little dick
fuck
ass
that
alone
shit.
then.
At the end of the day, he wasn't gonna leave her.
Leave him alone.
He
Friend.
wasn't gonna leave her.
Friend.
He wasn't gonna leave her.
Friend.
If I'm the breadwinner, guess what? Bitch, we
Man,
having
look, keep it
threesomes.
G, Joe.
No.
One thing
We
about a
having
man.
threesomes.
One
No,
thing
if
about a man.
I'm the
Hey,
You
breadwinner,
can't tell no man that he ain't hell and his
Hey,
business
hey,
ain't laying it
hey.
down, bro. That's gonna kill his pride. If
But
he don't
this
leave you
the
No,
out
thing.
there.
fuck that. Okay, so
But
but y'all niggas want
this
threesomes
the
all the
thing.
time. You don't think that kill
But
your
no,
woman
know what it
pride?
be? That
But
man
this
got a
the
little
thing,
dick, but his
though.
bag big though. So
Oh my God, it don't matter. They got big dick niggas out here that want threesomes too. What that mean?
I ain't talking
Why
about no
we
threesome.
talking
I'm talking about
about
stability.
This
Knowing
is-
you ain't got shit going
No.
on.
Honestly-
Nah, if he got that
Everybody
little
like
dick,
this
you
out there.
No,
Let me tell you something.
Exactly.
They got
No.
the shrimp
No
noodle.
sign.
Cause this
The
the
shrimp.
thing, no. This the thing,
Talking about the
no.
shrimp.
This the
Oh, yeah.
thing,
Hold on.
no.
Let Amber land.
This the thing, no. Just landed. You see how I did that? But anyway, but if it was the other way around, 9 times out of 10, she probably wouldn't like that. If it was the other way around, and 2, that's just down bad, man.
And it would be.
This is what I'll say about
It'll
this.
be down
Honestly,
bad.
what I'll say about that is that a lot of people are with people who they don't like, and they don't understand they're with somebody that
Older
they don't
people.
like.
Stability though. A lot of
So
them
if you're
stability.
if you're with
Shit.
somebody and it's behind money and things like that, you need to just look in the mirror and realize that you don't need to be with that person. If you're with somebody and you feel like you want to cheat, you want to leave them, you want to do this
Gabby
and that,
different though.
then you need
You
to
talking about a person
separate
that got
yourself
their
from
life
them.
funded by me.
Gabby,
They
Gabby.
got
No. She said
I'm
no,
trying to see-
no.
I'm trying to see
It
what
wasn't.
like to give me
No,
a shit
he's
about
talking
that.
about her. Gabrielle,
You said
Union.
married
She
for the
got an
money.
ultimate
I didn't say
lifestyle
married. I said
anyway,
people are
so
with
it's
people who
like,
they
you
don't
know,
like.
shout out to
I
her, though.
apologize. She for the money.
She said she had the money and she was dating a man. They didn't have a marriage. They didn't have children or anything. She was with somebody who didn't make as much money as her, so she felt she needed to cheat. When in actuality, she should have just left him.
Oh, right.
Because if he's not fulfilling you,
Mocha, stand on what you
Y'all
said.
think he stayed with
I
her though?
do stand on what I
Did
said.
y'all think
That's
he
double
stayed
standard.
with her?
Should've left,
I don't
man.
care.
she should have left him. You need
At
to
the
be.
end of the day, if I cannot chase a man off, if I can do whatever to chase a man off, if that nigga still won't be here, guess what I'ma do? Me.
Don't be a simp. Don't be a simp, guy.
If a nigga still here when I'm doing me,
You heard
it's
it.
just like this. If
Here's-
I'm still with a nigga and he doing him, I wanna be there for all the bullshit. I want the smoke.
No, let me
That's
give.
what I'm saying.
Let me give you an example, and you know this because we're best friends, and I'm not gonna say no names.
Praise.
I was with a man. I was with a man who I was not feeling.
It go both
Right.
ways.
I was
Hold
with
on,
a man.
y'all. We can't talk over
Look,
each other.
I was with a man who I was not feeling sexually, mentally, all that. And I told him, I said, we need to break up. And he told me I wasn't giving him a chance.
That's a good reason.
And you know what I did? I changed the locks.
But that's a good
I changed the locks. You can't come back here. You can't, because honestly, me telling you that
You
this
had
is not
to
working.
change the locks like just a no.
No, I told him, I said, I'm changing the locks by this date. You need to get your shit out by that date. It's not working out because we have to be real with each other, okay? Just because you like what I'm giving you doesn't mean I like what you're giving me. And we need to separate because I'm not going to be a prisoner.
Y'all
First
find that
finger.
out in the beginning, but like before y'all.
First of all, we talking
Well,
about
because as women, we have to give men chances.
somebody that's with somebody for
Because men will,
money.
I literally had a man
I'm
tell me I have to give him a
Yeah.
child.
spiritual shit. We're talking
We were in a
about for
relationship,
money.
it didn't work out, and I told him, look,
but we
looking
talk
for
about
all
for
this is
red
not gonna work.
flags. I ain't
Hold on,
finished
he
hold
told
on.
me it's gonna work, and I
Hold
told
up,
him
y'all.
it's not. I broke up with this man 3 times, and he told me
Okay,
no.
we're talking about for money though.
She done went on a whole tangent.
So look,
It has gone
let
off.
me
your
bring
shit,
y'all
though.
back in right quick.
Talk your shit though.
So look, I'm gonna have y'all go one by one on y'all points, starting with Amber.
still on the Gabby shit.
Yeah, we still on that.
Did you say Gatsby?
No, the Gabby shit.
I love Great Gatsby. That's my favorite.
This girl is.
Shout out to that nigga DJ Can that just snuck on stage.
DJ Cam?
They can.
Whoa. But nah, like, I think I just said it. I mean, shit, it's just down bad. It's just down, because like I said, if it was the other way around, and if the guy would be like, well, I'm making more bread so I could do whatever I want, 9 times out of 10, the girl gonna be like, nah, you got me fucked up, which is cool. But it's just like, if it was the other way around, you can't say that now that you're in the breadwinner position and stop being with people you don't even like, period. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I don't know. It's just...
So hold on. I got a question for you, especially for the ladies. Why y'all be with niggas y'all don't like?
I don't either.
The bag.
I could never say this is my man, this is my boyfriend if I really don't like you. First of all, for you to be my man, we gotta be connected spiritually and most definitely physically.
So y'all
can we have a round of shots?
So y'all don't just be cool with it. Y'all just don't be cool with a nigga. Y'all can just fuck on and
I don't need to fuck with nobody. Ain't nobody got time for that. Pussy too good to be just spreading around crazy, okay?
I'll tell you like this, because is it my turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, I'll tell you like this. I was raised by my mother and my father. Okay.
Shit, everybody been raised by a mother.
Oh, no.
What the fuck they have?
No, they haven't.
I mean, what nigga raised by wolves?
No. I was raised. I was raised in a two-parent household, and I used to be around my father's family a lot too. And so he had no sisters; it was all men. So they would always give me these gems, these principles, and stuff like that. So how I feel is, I want to be a man with a man who I don't want to be a man. I want to be with a man who likes to hear what I have to say, likes to hear what I think, is a friend of mine. You know, so I don't understand these relationships where women are just with men because they make money and they, do X, Y, and Z for them. I don't need another father. I already have a father. I want a companion. I want a friend. So I'm not going to put up with being with a man just because he has money and he doesn't care what I think and he's going to go fuck off on me and things like that. No, that's not what I want. I don't care how much money you make. If we can have a conversation, if we can't be friends, that's dead. And a lot of people are with people who aren't friends with them, and they don't realize that they don't like them just because they feel like it's a survival tactic, because we're, in this day and age, you have to make money, you have to live life, things like that. But you're praising the dollar. You're not praising a real friendship, and that's how you end up in infidelity and troubles.
Do you feel like that's the definition of a father, though? And to you, is that your definition of a father, the exact opposite?
No.
Someone that can listen to you, someone that, is just there, someone that's just not money. Like, if that's your definition of a father, I can totally understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, well, so my definition of a father is somebody who's going to protect you, but somebody who doesn't have that basic, they're just there to be a provider, to tell you what to do and things like that. Like, we're both adults. You shouldn't be telling me what to do. You give me advice, and I could take your advice. I could listen
instead
to
of
you,
telling you and demanding you and
exactly,
what to do.
Exactly.
So, what you about to say?
So look, I actually had this question for later, but since this came up,
God dang,
let me ask y'all a question.
Now later questions.
If you don't have a relationship with your father or the father of your kids, how can you qualify what a real man is?
Time out. You gotta choose one question or the other, my nigga.
It will probably be hard to decipher because you don't have a good
question or
example.
the other. Like,
if you ain't got a relationship
are
with
you
your baby daddy or your
father,
daddy,
or are you pertaining to your children?
no, what I'm saying is, if you ain't got a relationship with either your baby daddy or your daddy, how can you qualify what a real man is?
That's gonna be somebody somebody has to answer that who doesn't. I don't know.
Well, put it.
I can't answer
I'm gonna put it like this.
I had a relationship with
a
my
question
father.
like that.
It'll be hard.
To me, it will relate only to the father aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because my baby daddy is his own motherfucking nigga.
You chose that nigga though.
What?
You chose that nigga to be a daddy though.
No, I didn't.
When he went
First
wrong,
of all,
when he went
Time
wrong,
out,
you was like,
nigga.
you knew it was a
the
chance.
First child.
You knew it was a chance.
Most single mothers, the first child is not their fucking choice. They just
Bullshit.
felt like.
He's like, bullshit.
Come out. All right, fine. If I choose to lay down with a nigga and let him ski
Y'all
with me,
are hilarious.
yeah, it's my choice. But my choice is more on if it happened, it happened. My choice ain't, I want to have a baby with this nigga. It's like, my choice is, if it happened, it happened. I'm going to just pray to God that it don't happen. That's my choice.
Yeah,
and if it happened, that's on its body. I'm not saying that to say, but I'm just saying.
I can honestly say that my father and my uncles have definitely helped me form the relationship with my baby father as far as like giving me their perspective on it, and then me understanding his side and giving him the benefit of the doubt, and realizing that he's a human just like I am. And he's allowed to struggle just like I am. Like, I don't believe in a lot of women, like, telling people, like, oh, I need a nigga who do this, I need a nigga who do that. And, girl, you on food stamps.
She don't like tricks. That's all that is. She don't fuck with tricks.
So, hold on.
Never did.
Look, I'm going to come back to the tricky thing later. But, I mean, Bubba, you a father, man.
I'm a father of 5.
Yeah.
There we go.
So, man, let me ask you this. Based on what they said in their perspective, do you agree with them? I mean, it's okay to say no.
Yeah, no. But see, in my situation, it's different, though. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, I got 5 kids. I own child support, none of that, thank God. But I'm also, if you know, I'm active in my children's life, too. So, you know.
And that's all it matters.
And honestly, a lot of that don't come from what I've seen. Like, I'm the type of father that I wasn't shown. So, that's why I'm the way I am. But I ain't come from, you know, Uncle Phil and, you know, Uncle Cliff Huxtable. I ain't come from that. But I treat my kids good, though. Based on how I would want to be treated. That's why I treat my kids like that. Nah.
He make it make sense.
I would say
I feel like as long as you're in your child's life.
Hold on.
I would say it's like, I don't know, because I got a great dad, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can only imagine, like, not having one or, like, making the wrong choice of who you want to, like, create a child with. But, you know, like, I don't know, those type of women, I mean, people make mistakes, but it'll probably be harder for them to pick out who's the right guy because you don't have a good blueprint to, like, know, okay, this is what I look for, this is a red flag, this, that. And then, like, having a dad, I ain't gonna front, like, that shit give you confidence. Like, it's different when you got, like, a dad, like, you know,
somebody. Want to see his energy for Father's Day, too.
Yeah, like, shout out to the fathers, you know what I'm saying, including, you know, Bubba on the stage, you know, shout out to the fathers, you know what I'm saying.
Look, I gotta have
it's just different.
I gotta have to tell you, though. Everybody daddy really ain't shit, though. Everybody praising their daddies and stuff like that, but man, everybody daddy ain't shit. I hang with some of y'all daddies, you know what I'm saying?
My dad ain't perfect, ain't nobody perfect, but you know what I'm saying?
I'll say this. My mother was the type
y'all don't
of
even
person.
know. Some of y'all daddies be running with hoes and everything.
Well,
y'all don't even know about.
But the thing, that's none of our business.
Well,
that's
my daddy ran with hoes and I knew it.
Whether your father hangs with hoes or whores or whatever, it doesn't matter because that's not equating to who he is to a parent. That, like, that's him as a person.
Let's say you put your mama through stress.
My father put my mama through a lot of stress, but she was the type of woman who never expressed that to me because that's none of my business. That's not a burden for me to bear. And that's what I take to my children. Like, you are supposed to praise the father is a superhero because you know what it's like raising a black man without a father? Like, you know what you're creating when you raise a black man without a father? You are supposed to make that man look like the best thing on earth. I don't care if he's not. Okay, and that's the messed up thing that people don't understand about me. At the end of the day, the child will grow up. You have to trust that they're intelligent enough to create their own opinion on their father. But at the end of the day, what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to create stability for that child. So you down talking that man to your child is really emotionally abusing your own child.
That's negative.
And you don't have to add that onto that. They don't need
baby
that.
Mamas. That's negative baby mamas. You're not a negative baby mama, so we ain't about to go there, okay?
Well, there's a bunch of them though. Shit, don't forget about them.
And I get that.
But a lot of that is not for the child to bear. You don't need to tell the child about bills or any of that. Let the child have a childhood.
I understand that, but coming from a person that has lost their dad, you know what I'm saying? I get it. My dad was not shit. He wasn't. But at the end of the day, when he died, I missed the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? That like, me taking care of my daddy was my thing. Anybody that knew me knew one thing. I was behind my dad. I don't give a fuck if he wanted some goddamn Amsterdam from the motherfucking store. A pack of them blue things. There is a pack of them the cheapest fucking menthol cigarettes you could find. As a female, a woman that didn't have their dad in their life like she wanted to have them, those are the moments mean everything.
Yeah, he's a human.
I mean, of course.
Human,
we all humans at the end of the day, whether we chose to be or not. You know, shout out to all the aliens out there. But anyway, I'm just saying, like, coming from, you know, and me, I have a son. He's 13 years old. And his ass is cutting the fuck up. fighting like a grown ass man.
That's my nephew.
He wants some pussy.
Don't go
he
too far.
horny.
Don't
He be
go too
talking about
far.
his dick getting hard. So
Don't
girl
go
be
too
like, yo,
far.
So
dick
what's the
hard.
problem?
My nigga, the only problem is, I mean, you know what the problem not?
Shit, you better be happy. You better be
He's
happy.
a
You want to
child. He's a child. That's the
is,
problem.
I don't want him to do the same thing that I did at 13. You feel me? I lost my virginity at 13. I don't want him to be like me. I
He a
get
man.
that. I don't give
He's a
fuck.
child.
He's a child, period. He ain't no man.
You're
He
a
don't
man
pay
when
his
you're
motherfucking
18.
Bills. He don't work.
Man, look.
I put the draws on his ass.
You better let that boy get some pussy.
I don't give a fuck about the pussy. It's not about the pussy.
And
All it is about,
that's the problem. That's
Yeah,
the problem right now.
first of all, he don't give a fuck, and that's just that.
That is it. Because if it was a
But
little girl,
anyway,
it'd be the exact opposite.
Yeah,
That
I'm
it'll
is
big
be.
enough.
that's
I'm big enough-
statutory rape. The
Shut up,
statutory
shut
rape.
up. I'm big enough as a woman to be like, hey, baby daddy, I don't give a fuck if you
See,
ain't
you ain't
shit.
got no. You know what I'm saying? When you
Don't
got
you
that
gotta-
urge, you gotta get off. You gotta
No,
let him
you
get off.
don't.
First
you
of all, kids be jacking off at an early age.
You
and
need
don't
to
even know
focus on your arithmetic and school.
It don't
Guess
matter
what?
they
You
I
need
go.
to know how to-
I go to school from 7 o'clock to 3
They be
o'clock.
in the shower
After
like
3 o'clock,
long as fuck.
I go dive in the
Like
I don't
store.
want to hear it. I don't want to
These
hear
niggas be in
it.
the shower jacking off. I know it.
Oh no.
I'm
please
not
don't.
stupid.
Don't.
I'm letting you know what's to come.
Baby
My son is
boy out
13.
there.
How old is Carter?
Damn,
He's
Carter.
9. I'm not gonna lie. I take my son's phone every time he goes to the bathroom because baby, guess what?
You don't need a phone to jack off, baby. That
You don't
dick
need a
hard,
phone
that
when
dick
you're taking a shower or shit.
Hey, let me tell you something. Y'all making a monster. If y'all don't let him get off, he gonna be cutting up when he turn 18.
A 9-year-old? Are you serious? A 9-year-old.
He not.
Hell
Carter not
no.
ready yet.
I'm not
She
fucking
ain't
with that.
ready.
I'm not fucking with
Hey,
my
look.
child. I will send
But
him.
Well,
She
okay,
ain't
what is the earliest you think a guy should start? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
what is the
for real.
earliest?
You said guys.
Earliest
What?
you think a guy,
A guy should start beating his meat.
I know you probably.
I'll say it.
Shit, when you
No,
got that urge.
no. Getting some. Fuck beating.
Oh,
Getting
getting
some.
actual
Shit,
pussy.
hey.
Every man
Like,
It's all-
for real, no, like
It's
just
all
for
about
real.
the level of
Some of
game
us
you
jump off
got.
the porch early, and you know.
So it
it's
depends.
Accessible to.
So if
No,
he's still in
no,
the so if he's still in the Rugrats age and
I
he
ain't saying
getting
depends.
yeah, you gonna be like,
It do
oh
depend.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm just
hell
asking.
He
You
find
have to
somebody that can give
understand,
some
if you're
pussy, he a
saying
bad boy.
13, is he messing
You
with a
bad boy?
13-year-old girl?
Okay. Just asking.
Even
Exactly.
so, yes.
You have to learn, like, the
Late
ages of these
teens, I
women
would
that
start
they're
expecting him
messing
to
with.
start kind of like knocking down something. If I would have a son, probably like late teens, because I'm a
I
woman.
remember-
But the father,
be
my
too
child will
fucking
probably
hot.
be like, yeah, but me being a mother,
It
I'll be
depends on where
like,
you and the baby daddy.
you know what I'm saying? But
So
if
look,
I'm-
so look, let me ask y'all a question.
You're right.
You need to be old enough to
I
have a
told him,
job,
bro.
and it needs to be old enough to where it's not like, because you have to think
But
about
all
men.
right, wrap
They're
up.
usually dating-
Wrap up though. That's all I
You
was
sound
saying.
like her.
Please wrap up, Lord.
I am my mother.
You
I am
are,
my mother.
and I love
You have to. It
TC
has to be
Frida.
somebody. Because think about it. Okay, so I have a great grandmother. My great grandmother had her first child at the age of 12. Do you think she got pregnant by a 12-year-old boy?
No.
Exactly.
Wait, you talking about the child or your grandmother?
My grandmother, she got pregnant she was born in she was born in 1900, and her first child was born in 1910. Do you think her baby daddy was 10 years old?
So you're basically saying she was abused.
Exactly. So you're saying that these young men need to start having sex at whenever the urge they have, either 12, whatever. Do you think that they're going to be messing with 12-year-old girls, or they're going to be messing with younger
Most
girls?
of the time they're going to be older.
We're causing a
older
problem.
girls, baby,
It be older
older.
when you're younger though.
When you're younger, you
Yeah.
want to see some
We don't know
titties.
that for sure.
You don't want to see
Well,
no
that was my
tatas.
experience.
We don't know that for sure.
And then that's just
How you gonna tell you
And
that?
that's the problem that
just-
we're
that's
living
just-
in.
I know what I want to
That's
see.
just the
Think
messed
about
up
it.
world we live in,
Think
though.
of
That's
anime
just the
porn.
messed up
That's
world
the
we
messed
live in,
up
though.
world we're
That's just
living
the
in.
messed
Big
up world we
juicy
live in,
titties on
though. But
anime,
like, if
dog.
I would have a
Like-
son, I'll be like, look, baby, if I would have a son, cause that is fucked up. But if I would have a son, I'd be like, look, man, like if you gon' don't fuck with somebody like you could get arrested for. Please, you know what I'm saying? Like, I will. If you gonna do it, please make it age appropriate.
So look,
That's all I'm gonna say. Cause what baby girl just said right here, like nah, like that's
so look,
fucked
I'm
up.
gonna switch the topic, but I'm gonna stay on topic. Y'all seen that situation at that bar with the white girl ran behind the dudes and then she claimed rape and all that?
Nah.
All
I
right,
did
we're
not.
gonna move
You
on.
said white girl?
Well, just give a quick summary. What the fuck?
I don't remember everything. I don't want to be so
Okay, so
incorrect.
we know the facts.
Yeah.
Okay.
First of all, I don't need enough facts to know that whatever she did was wrong and whatever the nigga did was probably right.
Well, they flipped her.
That's her motherfucking fault. The fuck
So
is
the
her
thing is,
pussy?
the
And-
problem
and
is
she's
when women
dead now?
get too drunk and they try to claim that they were raped because they
don't
don't.
know what
They
happened.
claim
They
they don't
don't remember.
remember what happened.
They
And I'm not
blacked
trying to
out.
victim blame anybody, but at the end of the
No,
day,
bitch.
No, I'm not trying to victim blame anybody because there is rape situations and then there are situations where women just make horrible decisions.
Of course.
And then they try to blame it on
9 times out of 10, a
hold on,
woman
y'all.
that made a
Hold on,
horrible
hold on.
decision.
I got a question for BK. So women that make false accusations of rape, what do you think should happen to them when
They
they
should
do
go
so?
to jail.
Get the same jail sentence.
They should go to because you're
Equal
ruining somebody else's reputation. You're ruining their ability to get a job. You're ruining their ability to take care of their own children and things like that off of just a feeling that you have. And honestly, it needs to be just equal with that. Because there are a lot of men who get raped themselves, but they can't stand up and say it because of misogyny and all these things like that. So at the end of the day,
That's true, but you
if
gonna say
women,
you got raped by a woman, you
if
gonna be
there are
proud.
a lot of women who are actually
You gonna
being
be proud to be
mistreated
raped
and
by no
actually
nigga.
getting raped that can't get the same respect because there's women out there who are lying about it. This is something that you just can't lie about.
So
a lot
let
of
me ask you
women.
this. Why do you think they lie?
I have no clue why a woman would lie about that because there are a lot of women who have actually been raped and it's like it's really hard for them to even say that because it's humiliating. And people wonder why that stuff doesn't come out until years later because it's literally like if you become raped, it's like dying. You're telling somebody no, please don't kill me, and they shoot you anyway. And that's literally what rape is. There is no excuse for rape. There's a reason for stealing.
As a woman,
There's
I
a reason
wouldn't
for
make no
shooting.
excuses
There's a reason
either.
for killing somebody else. But there is no excuse to rape someone. You know what I'm saying? And
I
there
agree
is
with
no
that.
excuse for you to accuse somebody of raping you if you know that is the truth that has
You
not
ask
happened.
why you think they lie about being raped?
Yeah.
They're psychotic.
No,
I don't know.
There's plenty of reasons. I want to hear what
I would probably
Amber has
say.
to say.
I don't see no
I'd probably
excuse.
say one, shame. Like if you probably ashamed of what you did, you'll probably you know what I mean. People be like, oh my god, da da da.
So you think they ashamed of being flipped?
Huh?
No.
Wait, what?
If
don't
you're
think
ashamed of
that-
being flipped, then you shouldn't get
Well,
flipped.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Listen, I don't think it's none of that shit.
If she claimed it, but she really
I don't
wasn't,
understand
and
it. I really
it
don't
was
understand
mutual, but she was shamed. Some women might do that.
She was ashamed because she got flipped by some black dude?
Okay,
But the
that's
thing
a
is, you
reason.
should. And in hindsight, you
so
should
there ain't
feel
no
She
good
know what the
about
fuck
it.
her mama and daddy was gonna say if it's a white girl. I'm just say that. That's all that was. If it's a black girl, she was too drunk, fucked up, didn't know what was going on. But if she knew enough to be like,
That's not an
stop
excuse.
and no. If you're drunk enough to say stop and no, and you can remember that, then you have a cause to be like, oh, I was raped.
Yeah, but no, he's
But
saying
if you can't remember
if you weren't
denying
raped,
shit, all you can remember is agreeing to shit. All you can remember is niggas doing this and that. You can't remember you being like, screaming and reaching out for help, and you bring it up after the fact.
So
you need to take your L.
So look, I'm gonna transition to one more question. We're gonna wrap up. Why do younger women like older men like younger women?
I can't speak for
pussies
all women.
little
Probably
and tight,
nature,
and they
bro. I
probably
don't
ain't had
know.
no babies.
Shit.
And them niggas got some money. That's it.
No, I
Case
like
closed, bitch.
I like older men because I could talk to older men. Sometimes I feel like people in my age, like they're not on the same
just saying.
mental level as me, or they're not done having fun.
I'm listening.
You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of person, like I said, I was raised
You
around
know.
men who.
Hold on, we got two conversations going on.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm a young man.
You a young man.
I met other women.
You met older women. But how the fuck do you know? And honestly, Joe, how young we talking?
Yeah, how young we
Cause
talking?
that's gonna be the game.
We
the
on some
iceberg
couple
right
age
there. How young we
or
talking?
Stella got a groove
I mean,
back
give me
type
a
shit.
range.
Young legal.
We thinking-
or
Young legal.
legit?
We talking legal. We talking
Okay,
about
so
we ain't fucking around with no
18,
kids.
19 years
old.
Now, we ain't on that nasty
21.
Robert shit.
Okay, so 19, 20, 21. Why they like,
I'm
or you talking about 21?
Let's say a nigga like 36. He mess around with 25-year-olds.
Okay, so
That's
that's
not
me.
that old.
That's me.
That's just not that old.
I'm in a relationship with somebody who's 8 years my senior, and we just click.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? We think the same. He listens to what I have to say. Like
He's very patient with her too.
he's
'Cause,
very
oh my God.
patient. You know, I can't speak for everyone because there are
for him,
people. There are people
He over there.
who just like there are women who date down. We can't even. I feel like
I
that's
would
not even a. We can't say that all women like to date older men. Like that's because that's not the truth. It's just a maturity thing for me. Like men my age who I talk to, they don't really care about what I'm talking about, but he cares about what I'm
Say
talking
they
So
about.
look, Mocha, you like young niggas?
Who?
I'm asking you a question.
Huh?
Do you like young
You
niggas?
ain't asking me that question. I feel like you should know. I don't like younger dudes. Like, no. even when I was dancing in the club, like, I mean, all jokes aside, younger men.
You like the ones? Come here, lady.
They cool, but
we talk to
they
you
not,
right quick.
I don't like that either.
So what?
I ain't lady.
What's
Ask me
younger
my
men
name,
though?
nigga.
What's the age bracket like? What?
My age bracket?
I'm saying what you call young.
I ain't got no age bracket. I ain't got no type.
But what you consider
I ain't got no
young?
complex.
Too young.
Young is younger than me. All right, I'm lying. Younger than maybe like 20, 30. That's too young for me. As a man.
45, 50.
You
I don't have no problem with that. I fuck with an 85-year-old. He paying his bills.
It's about your mind, like.
But
It's about your mind.
So look. Let me ask
It's your
Amber.
soul.
Amber, what's your range?
Shit. I just want somebody that's fucking mature. That's all.
It don't matter the age, as long as they giving what needs to be
But
given,
at
right?
the same time, I don't want no gray hairs neither, and I still want you to have like some.
You don't like gray
I
hair?
feel like
age,
expectations.
You know what I'm saying?
One
Like
of the
I ain't.
you don't
fucking
like
with-
gray
I
hairs?
ain't.
I feel like all these expectations we have are so superficial. Like you
And
think
shallow
like,
as fuck.
oh, I'll never date somebody like
And
this.
shallow
I'll never
as
date
fuck.
somebody like
And
that.
shallow
You might
as
meet
fuck.
somebody
And that's why
like
your
you
ass gonna be
connect
lonely
with.
and miserable.
Early 20s is like nah.
Yeah, that's enough.
I have fun with somebody in their early 20s.
What about you, Bubba?
I'm not doing the 20s. I'm not doing that.
Early 20s.
I have fun with somebody in their early 20s.
You do the mid 20s?
But like
Late
About
20s?
28, 29,
35
maybe, you know what I'm
on
saying? But I
back
ain't
to
going
my
no
age.
25.
28, 29, that's that sweet spot.
That's more taking it serious, though.
I'm saying.
That's more like trying to settle down. It's like getting out your wild side.
You know, in baseball, when they got you hit a certain kind of way.
I don't know. Some women, I can't speak.
Right.
I do a lot of crazy shit, but I know when I'm slowing down. These
There's
niggas
so
gonna
many
tell me.
people on this earth. You
Niggas
just
gonna
can't
scare me. I
tell.
can't stand her.
People, you might think
Depends on the
somebody
person,
might
but
be
it just
young with an
ain't
old
no
soul.
video.
So look.
I ain't worried about that. These knees are still gonna be as old as I am, nigga. Like,
Baby.
You as young as you feel.
You got
I'm
knees
young as
like
these
you
knees
got
feel.
knees like Megan Mocha?
huh?
You got knees like Megan?
Nobody got these.
She do.
Hey, fuck that.
She do.
Ain't nobody. Like,
My-
thank
She
you.
do.
My
Ain't
audience
nobody got knees like Megan.
my audience wants to see.
Y'all want to see
Wow.
me bust ass.
Wow.
Y'all want to see ass bust, face down, ass bust. It ain't gonna be face down, ass up. It's gonna be face down, ass bust.
You're not about to do that to my friend. This is my real friend in real life.
She got knees like Megan. I don't.
I do not. I make red beans and
I
rice.
got knees like Aunt Jemima.
I cook like an old
I be
lady.
in the kitchen. I don't play that shit.
I don't
No
know.
more.
I can't get gravity.
For the
Ain't gonna
most
let me
part.
get up if I get that low. Gravity is a
Nah, I
motherfucker.
feel like one day I'm gonna start working out or whatever, but it ain't gonna be today.
So look,
You know.
we kind of going long, so we're gonna
Alright.
go ahead and wrap up.
Let's
But
wrap
before we
up.
go, man, let them know once again where to follow y'all at.
Oh, Amber Jewelz, Amber.Jewelz, AMBER.JEWELZ.
What you do again, Amber? Tell the people.
Everything. Nah, I'm an entrepreneur, artist,
She do
rap,
everything.
model, fucking act, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Podcast, whatever, you know what I mean?
All right.
And I'm BK. You can follow me on Instagram at BAEBARK. In my link in my bio, you can go to my YouTube, my Spotify, my Apple Music. I'm still trying to be your favorite rapper. But I also have my own construction business on the side. We do home improvement in Ascension, Assumption, EBR, even in NOLA area. That's BJ Home Services LLC. We do everything from the roof to the flooring to the paint to the sheetrock. All that, we got you.
You
So,
be doing houses in Donaldsonville?
yes, we
Man,
be
them
doing
niggas be
houses
living in
down
poverty out there, man. I know y'all be doing all kind of shit in Donaldsonville.
First of all, we not gonna get on Donaldsonville like that. There are a lot of
shit,
good.
I
there are a lot of
got a
good
song
people.
called Poverty with Beat On.
There are some
It
good
ain't
people.
nothing but hard shit out there.
There are some. Let me tell you, it's not as bad as New Orleans. I'm from my
To me,
family
it's
really
just
from New Orleans.
country.
It's just real country, and those
country.
people there, you gotta
It's
give
ghetto,
them.
but it's country.
I feel like you gotta give people the benefit of the doubt, and you know,
so you gotta be good.
they only do what
to
they
make
know.
it in D-View.
And there's a lot of people. Those are some good. They have some good people out there.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah, you know. Underscore Mocha Monroe, MochaMonroe. Find me on the Antidote page. You already know what it's giving. Hairstylist. I do a little makeup here and there.
The best.
I rap a little bit.
The best. My favorite rapper.
She lying.
I'm not.
Stop. Don't listen to her. I do a little bit of everything. I drink. I host. I entertain. Oh, I dance. Sometimes. Catch me if you can.
The best.
Whatever. And that's me. And my alter ego, the main ego, is Priscilla. Catch her if you can.
Me and Scylla rolling
Rolling
through
in
your
the
villa,
villa.
listening to Thriller, and we smoking ounces.
Anyway,
Uh-huh.
you know what I'm saying? Bubba225 on
As you
Instagram. Bubba225 music on YouTube. Also, I'm gonna be running a Valentine's Day. I'm doing personal massages for women, you know. Booking the day for Valentine. Hit the DM. I got you. See it?
I bet I did. He lying, y'all.
That's what's
I
up.
promise you.
He
I
lying.
promise
That's what's
you.
up.
You know,
That's
I do this
good.
every
You a
year,
masseuse?
heard me? Yeah, I'm a masseuse.
That
You got
is
somebody?
good.
He
Do
telling the
Don't
truth.
do that again. Do that again. So you doing?
He a masseuse?
You doing?
Man, that
What's
nigga
the prices?
doing-
What's the
do all kind of
prices?
shit,
Hit the
man.
Don't lie for
DM,
him.
hit the DM. you
Run the
know.
packages.
Women only, you know what I'm saying? Hit
Women
the DM,
only?
I'ma give you the on. Yeah,
You don't do the couple things for Valentine's?
He can pay for you and wait, come back and get you, but you know I got you. That's
Well,
your
you
day.
need an employee.
I
A
got-
female
hey.
No.
employee.
I
I'm
agree
gonna
with
send
it.
you some
That's
of my
what's
work
up.
and I'm gonna show you what's
That
up,
is
you
what's
know?
up. That is what's up.
It's behind the scenes. You know, you gotta book this privately. You know?
Uh-huh.
Get the cash out there.
It's not
And
those
this
naked
is-
Hey, I
ones.
could. Hey, but I
Just
ain't gonna lie, I
landed.
can't beat no pursuits. I'd have walked.
Yeah,
their neck.
that shit.
They gonna see that man.
different. That shit.
I got a personal massage, and they say it make you sick after.
So look,
What kind of massage is that?
we done got to a whole nother conversation.
Innovative.
We gonna have to wrap this up. So Bubba, once again, tell them where to find you.
Bubba225 on Instagram. Holler at me for everything on that. You know?
All right, so look, make sure y'all follow the Antidote Network. Follow me at Joe on the Track. Follow my OnlyFans at Joe on the Track. So that's International Joe.
That nigga ain't got no.
Yeah, do go check the link in my bio. You'll see it.
All right,
So-
he got OnlyFans. My bad.
So you know what I'm saying. I mean that's a wrap, man.
We all got OnlyFans. Period.
I don't.
Follow me on OnlyFans, Mocha Monroe.
Look at
For real.
that. They got niggas in here pulling the clothes out now. But look, that's a
Uh-huh.
wrap though. We go house.
All right.